What's up, party people? Act 2 is coming to Dekaron Asia. So let's delve into that a little bit and find out exactly what we are going to be getting. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any upcoming content. Let's get this party started. Act 2 is coming. Deadfront Dungeon, August 6th. Oh yeah, here we go, guys. So, Dekaron Asia has only been out for, what, maybe a week or something like that, and they're already announcing a major piece of content that they're going to be releasing, and that is Deadfront. Those of you who play Dekaron, you know what Deadfront is. It's a group dungeon that gives loads of experience and also offers a PvP challenge at the end of the dungeon. So this is very exciting, and it looks like we are going to be getting it next week, which is, I mean, I don't know, that's just phenomenal. They're already like looking at adding this big piece of content to the game, and I am extremely excited for it. We did have our first maintenance, and I will touch on what they did in that maintenance, but before I do that, I just want to mention this update that we're going to be getting. So here they're showing Deadfront. I find it, or the reward chamber from Deadfront, and I find it interesting that they're showing the Swordmaster wings here, and I'm kind of wondering if these wings are going to become available, or if they're just doing for like, or if they're just doing this for like an art piece. I would really appreciate it if they would actually, you know, when they show pictures like this, like if they're going to show someone with these wings, I think they should maybe like add it in an update or something like that. That would be cool. But we'll see. I don't know. And it looks like they're doing a lot of cosmetic stuff when it comes to wings and costumes, and I'm sure a lot of people would pay to have these really cool looking cosmetic wings. Although the only issue is that your basic wings do give stats, so I think that these wings should at least give the basic stats that your normal wings were, or there should be some way to like override your wings, but I know that's not currently available in Dekaron, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's read this here. So they're talking about how Deadfront is a party dungeon where you can get a lot of experience, and it's limited access. It's only available during certain times. You can get very rare items such as dill, argates, and lots of useful items. I'm kind of wondering if there's going to be anything else special that you get from this besides just the dill and argates. I know previously you would get like some buffs and some timed rings and stuff like that, so we'll see if it happens. I don't know. Anyway, Deadfront, pretty basic. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how this works. I actually have an old video on my channel on a guide for Deadfront. If you kind of want to see what it looks like, I'll throw that up. I believe it's this side of my screen. Yeah, I'll throw it up over here so that you guys can check that out. What's really interesting though is, you know, if you play Dekaron Global right now, Deadfront only starts at I think like level 130 or something. I don't even know. They like got rid of the lower level ones. So they're gonna have some really low level brackets for Deadfront. I mean, look at that, 46 to 70. That's pretty low, but this is gonna be really nice for people to level, just because you know, it'll take some of the grind out of just doing those CQ quests, which can get kind of boring, and it's just gonna be another way to level, which is great. So as they mentioned here, it's gonna be separated between 2 servers and 3 channels. And it says 4 selected parties will be the only party on the same server with the same channel, right? 1 server can join Deadfront in all 3 channels separately, right? And they're saying, you know, how many parties you can have and stuff like that. Just so you know, it's a maximum of 4 parties per server can apply. I'm sorry, per channel can apply. So this is going to be kind of crazy because it's going to be really busy. I have a feeling that there's going to be issues with everyone being able to get in. So when this starts, you're going to want to show up to Deadfront probably at least like 40 to 30 minutes ahead of time to make sure that you get a party. So should be cool. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm very excited for Deadfront. I like how they're releasing this content. I like that you know, there's all this content that already exists in Dekaron, and I think it's really cool that they're kind of finding hopefully a proper way to release all this content. You know, I'm not sure what their timeline looks like, but they have tons of content that they can potentially release, and it's going to be really exciting to see what they do with it and how they do it, and how they keep the game balanced, because that's one of the biggest issues with Global, is that it's so unbalanced between the pay to win the paying players and the non-paying players. Like there's just huge balance issues because of that. So I'm really hoping that they work hard to kind of keep that balance so that everyone can enjoy the game. Now, I will say that we did get a small patch, and I do want to take a look at that really quick here. So what they did is there were some guild buff description issues. They modified the monster hunting quest to have the opportunity to receive a IB ticket or an Infinite War ticket, which is cool. And then they corrected a description. So I'm going to hop in game really quick here. And as you can see, if you grab that Monster Hunter quest, you'll see that there's now in the description a chance of Infinite War 2 admission ticket with 60,000 points completed. You'll probably get a gear ticket when you complete the 60,000 points, whatever. So this is IB2. Infinite Battle War 2 admission ticket. I'm assuming that... I mean, this has to be in game already, right? Someone who's a higher level will have to tell me this, but I'm assuming that this is the Infinite Battle that is in Draco Desert. So someone will have to confirm that to me, but I'm pretty sure that's what this ticket is going to be for. I could be wrong, but that's the only Infinite Battle I can think of that could possibly be in game right now, right? Because the next Infinite Battle would be in Crespo, and Crespo doesn't exist yet in the game. And the Deadlands one, in the Infinite Battle in Deadlands, Deadlands doesn't exist yet. So I'm thinking it has to be the one in Draco. I'm not high enough level to go there yet, so someone will have to let me know if that is true or not. Anyway, guys, super exciting news. It's interesting that they call this update Act 2. I find that really interesting. Now, if you're wondering, like, when Dekaron was originally released, if this is anything like Act 2, I'm pretty sure that it was not at all. Some of you guys who are veteran old players that remember this back when it was 2 moons and we were getting actions, you'll have to confirm this for me, but I really doubt that Action 2 already had everything that was here. I mean, well, actually, I know for a fact that all this stuff here was not there in Action 2, and I don't know if Deadfront was released in Action 2 or when Deadfront was released or if it was originally in the game. You guys will have to tell me. I'm not sure. I think they're just using it as a marketing thing, right? Because they say Act 2. That's going to get like old players excited because they're calling it Act. That's one thing that I think Dekaron Online is really messed up is they don't really hype up their updates anymore. They don't give them like big names like Action this, Action that. They just kind of release little pieces of content, and I really wish they would get back to that. Anyway, we're not talking about Dekaron Global right now. We're talking about Dekaron Asia. Yeah, so that's kind of all I got, I think, for this update, guys. I'm excited. I kind of want to try to get to the level bracket here. We'll go back here. The higher level bracket, because I think that's going to be where most of the players are. Sorry, what was that level bracket here? 111 to 130. So I think my goal before this is released is going to be to get to level 130. As you guys saw, I'm like level 80. I've got some work to do. I'm kind of busy during the week. I don't get a ton of time to play, but I'm hoping maybe over the weekend I can kind of hash out some levels and try to catch up to some of you guys. I know tons of you are much higher, but you know, this server is more grindy and I haven't had a ton of time to get there. Anyway, guys, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. So far, server's still looking pretty cool and awesome. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or suggestions, as always, you can leave them in the comments. And until next time, guys, take care.